Welcome back to Reactions by Jeff. Right now I'm going to be looking at Dimash and Yugong's Drunken Concubine and Diva Dance mashup. I've heard some interesting things about this, and so let's get started and see what they have in store for us.
有请李玉刚、李玛熙演绎《一带一路》上的燃情共鸣。
Before we begin, again, I'm going to say this in every video and you can take it out on me in the comments, but these sets, the art direction, America needs to take a big hint. And again, I haven't watched a lot of American television recently, so I don't know necessarily, but my goodness, there's so much amazing stuff going on in the background here, as well as the whole set design, the whole just costuming and so forth thus far, and it hasn't even begun. I'm always awestruck by how the rest of the world approaches production. So you're always going to hear a comment like that from me on all of this, and I hope that some people will show me some productions in the comments of American like productions of songs that have the same sort of feel to it. I would love to see those.
那一年的雪花掉落，梅花开着头。那一年的花径却旁留下太多愁。不要说谁是谁非，感情错与对。这场梦里与你一起再摧毁。
青春柴，云扫过是你给我的。 一场一起翻轮回，为你歌舞。千门关是你对我深深的思念，包围破晓，愿为真爱魂断红颜。
That was nice. I like that transition there, that the way that the song sort of came to an end at that particular moment, and then now Dimash has sort of this transition piece using his full vocal fry to get things started there. So I'm going to go back a little bit. Again, art direction, the way that they use colors, the way that they use imagery, the way that they use movement on the set, just amazing. Everything about this art direction is awesome, as well as the way that the orchestration is put together, just the basic way that everything is put together. I'm actually enjoying this interplay of the two people next to each other, and so I'll go back a little bit and then we'll go into that transition one more time. That's beautiful. Very nice. Nice. Okay. I thought a couple of seconds ago when they squared off that they were going to have a sing-off. I guess I wasn't exactly wrong. That was beautiful. That whistle note was just gorgeous. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to take you, I want to take you back a little bit and we're going to watch that again because this this sort of struck me as very interesting because they faced each other, they got all big, and well, Dimash did, and it was just it. I love that. So I'm gonna go back a little bit. So we're gonna go back to here, and we're gonna look at that again because I really enjoy this interplay here. So let's go. So when you listen to these two together, Dimash has moments where he's in a much more Western tone, and Lee is a much more Eastern background in his singing. That nasalness is a very Chinese Eastern singing style. But occasionally, when Dimash goes into his upper nasal, he actually matches Lee, and that's something that I noticed in this particular section is that it's a very good pairing. I mean, that's what we always know about Dimash is that when he works with other people, he does his best to coordinate with with the person that he's working with, and you can feel the moments where they come into a sort of um, a cultural synergy, so that they're feeding into each other, and they work really really well together. So I'm going to go back a little bit, and then we'll watch that part. What I really appreciated about this is how they work together, and how they played off of each other. In some of the comments, I do go to other places to read comments about videos that I may choose to react to at a different time. And, occasionally someone will say, well, they didn't get along really well together, and, Lee was cold and all that other stuff. I really don't listen to that sort of stuff, other than it just plants a seed in the back of my head in case I see something. And I mean, again, it wasn't as warm as him and Laura Fabian, or him and Aida in some respects, but it was a very good duet in that they worked really well with each other. I don't know the sections where they might not have, but I did really like the square off in the Diva dance where Dimash hit the whistle note. If there was any truth to that little notion that there was a little animosity between those two, I will never say that Dimash does anything untoward on stage. I can't do that. But if there was any moment where he would be showing off how well he can actually do stuff and playing a little game of showing what he can do, that would have been the only moment that I would have pointed to if they were doing that. But if they were, it did look like they were playing off of each other rather than playing against each other. And that is a message I want you guys to always take away from my channel. Dimash does not play against the people he sings with. I will repeat that. Dimash does not play against any of the people he sings with. Every decision he makes is designed for the performance. It was my sort of flight of fancy to see him face off against Lee and use the whistle note to sort of say, here I am. It's not true, most likely. But if it was true, it was for the sake of the performance. So no, don't misunderstand me. Don't write any nasty grams in the comments. Just treat it for what it is. I mean, these two people are highly trained, highly trained vocalists, and in their own traditions. And bringing them together like this is just a treat for all of us. So I really love this. Yeah, the backgrounds, the costume designs, the sets, the thrones and all this sort of stuff. Just always 350% across the board on his performances. So with that, please leave your comments. Like, subscribe, share with your friends and family all of the stuff that happens on this channel. And again, if you have any comments, please put them down there. I love reading your guys' comments, and I love interacting with you guys. And again, this space is designed for you guys as well, to interact with each other, to have conversations, this is your playground to interact about the people that you enjoy. You enjoy Dimash, you enjoy the people that I react to, and I want this space to be a place where you can have those conversations amongst yourselves. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you've been enjoying your days, and I hope that everybody is being safe and will continue to be safe.